Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Temptress, and we're here with hopefully the last part of Virtue's Last Reward. When we last left off, we did Luna's ending. We did Quark and Luna's ending, actually. But Luna's ending, oh, her ending took forever. So, um, we're skipping all this. Um, what we wanted was to hit Betray. Oh, God, she looks so sad. Because we did Ally before.
5, 4.
And I trust him.
Uh, why did this one stop? Lock number 10. Oh. I don't think there's really anything we could do, like now. Betray! Not like it really mattered whether we've hit Ally or Betray for her. Luna! Where's Luna? I leapt out of the door and ran toward the AV room I thought she'd entered. But she's gone. Where'd she go?
That's odd. We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already.
Unless she didn't enter. Then... yeah. There it was. No, she didn't take it.
That doesn't make sense. Why would she show up just when we're about to vote? There was no reason for her to come here if she was just going to default.
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Right, the
Yeah.
results.
Let's go have a look.
Not like it matters, we hit Betray and she hit Ally. Everyone else got penalized. How come it doesn't show our face? Penalty, 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 penalty. Betray. Ally. Like we really had no need
Points
to do
have
that.
been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please.
10 pair. Oh, we're meant
Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically, and the other 6 got penalized. 5 of them are dead already, and yeah.
Oh, sorry, hold on. That means all penalties are meaningless, yeah. We still don't know why Luna showed up, though. There's no reason to come here.
I can only guess at her reasons, but I'm sure it was part of some plan.
A plan
Who
for
knows?
what?
So what do we do now?
Find Quark, bring him out, and go through the door?
Whatever Luna's scheming, we still managed to get 9 BP. Do you want to leave?
No, we can't. We still don't know if Quark is safe. No way am I leaving before we find him.
I agree. I hoped you'd say that.
Okay, so are you going to stay?
Of course. Let's get moving.
She spun around and headed for the sign door. I followed on her heels. Okay. Can we, like, not... can we skip this? Like, they're the same dead bodies. It throws me off. Just so you know, okay, you looked cute on that Zero Junior ride. Shit. He's not here either.
This is the last room. Well, the last room we can get into.
We haven't seen Luna either.
Yeah.
Where the hell did she go? We were standing there trying to decide what to do next when we heard a familiar voice echo through the facility.
The number 9 door has been opened.
Huh?
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
We are so far away. What?
No, that's not possible.
What's not possible? But she only bit her lip and said nothing. Then all too soon it was over.
The number this end. Thank you. As the game is over, all doors other than escape, please.
What? What just happened? It's all over now, isn't it? We're stuck here forever.
We should go back to the Floor A warehouse. I need to know if the door actually opened or not.
With that, she was off. Yeah. Thessia turned to follow. You could just look at the door until if it was open or not.
True, but the projection should tell us.
What? Game finished. Escape complete. Participant successful. Luna and Quark escaped. She left with Quark and made
So
us
it would seem.
stay here? Why? How? Almost as if on cue the screen flickered. And Zero Jr. appeared.
Well, well, well! Long time no Zero! Remember your old pal Zero?
You!
I'm guessing somebody's hoping for an explanation about what the diddlio just happened. Because we're such great friends, I decided to make an exception and descend from on high to give you the 4-1 run.
Thank you.
Aren't you happy?
So what's this explanation you've got?
Well, let's start with little Quark. He was given an anesthetic that put him to sleep.
Yes.
While he was out, Luna carried him through to the other side of the number 9 door.
Yes. But how did she open the door?
With Quark's bracelet, you silly bunny. It was still in the infirmary. Remember? Luna just hopped over there and picked it up.
So I was right. Quark had 9 BP when the second round ended.
Yup.
But didn't he get penalized after the third round?
Yes, he did. But a penalty can't take away your points. Just your life.
Ah.
The needles popped out and so on, but the points stayed the same.
So Luna took Quark to the door.
Since her bracelet was already off, she wouldn't have suffered the penalty.
No. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Alright. She's a golem.
All right. I think my tale is through.
Okay, well, I've got some questions for you, buddy.
Not you.
Well, good thing you guys don't have questions for V. That guy's a jerk.
Isn't the alphabet?
You must be feeling pretty good if you're able to jump around like that.
I mean, 6 people just died here. It's not really a big deal. That's just how you humans are, after all. So, as long as you make it, nothing else matters. Am I right?
No, you're wrong.
Don't screw with us.
It's cool. It's cool. I know you gotta act tough. I mean, you chose betray. That means you don't trust Luna, right? Figures. She's a golem. She might even be a murderer. That's why you were planning to leave her here and bone out, wasn't it? You see, it's all about you. Haven't you thought about how sad you made Luna?
What?
Well, looks like my time here's just about all used up.
Wait. I still have questions
No,
for...
I won't wait. I don't like waiting. I waited once, and some half-witted reptile got the better of me because of it.
What?
After that, I learned to make sure to value my time.
Oh. The tortoise and the hare.
Tortoise and the hare.
I'm surprised I got that.
Alrighty then. I'll see you when I see ya.
Fine. For a few long moments, Fi and I just stared at the spot on the wall where Zero had disappeared. Where had Quark been? Who had given him an anesthetic, and why? We had no idea who'd killed everyone. And Zero Senior's identity, as well as the purpose of the notary game, remained a mystery. As for our futures, what are we supposed to do now? I hadn't meant to say the words out loud, but there they were.
The tortoise won because he kept going even when it looked hopeless. I think we should do the same. We've got plenty of time after all. We'll give the dead the closest thing to a funeral we can manage. And when that's done, we'll start looking. Even if I never leave this place, I'll figure out why we were here. I swear it.
I looked at the fire in her eyes and nodded. Nothing else, at least we had a purpose. Nice. Alrighty. There's our dead end. Alright, I'm wondering I'm really curious because, yes, we've talked to Luna, and she would know where he placed the bombs. So I'm hoping because we talked to her, she would know where the Zero bomb is. Yeah. Fuck on that. What are you just standing there for? Go, show me where the bomb is.
Are you telling me you don't know where? You have got to.
How the hell would I know where the bomb is? Oh, you don't know. Okay. Damn it. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Can't deactivate the bomb if we don't know where the damn thing is.
Calm down. Just calm. You need to think, Sigma. There has to be a clue somewhere. Pretend you're Dio. Where would you hide something?
Hide something
Right.
important. Hide. If I was Dio, where would I hide? Ah. There we go.
Sigma, wait! Where are you going?
Just followed. Don't follow me. Never mind. Go find the others.
Idiot! Do you really think I'd do that?
I could hear her following me, but there was no time to argue. Instead, I focused on my goal. There was still time. Where are we going? Yep, upstairs. Where the body was? Warehouse A. Pan. Is that it?
Here?
Yeah. Should be between these AB rooms. Good, I was right. How much time do we have left?
About a minute.
Alright.
Hurry!
Shit! I'm hurrying as fast as I can. Gotta open. The input device is plugged in. I was ready to go. I didn't even push that button, phone. God, you're so dumb. Okay. Now I just had to enter the password. But what was the password? I couldn't shake the feeling that I already used up my third time charm. Still, I had to try. I shook my head and concentrated. I know the password. LXA QNS GDQ. Yes. We live to see another day. It stopped.
Yeah.
Fine, I crumpled to the ground. The adrenaline that had sustained us suddenly gone.
How did you know it was here? Did you see it in another history?
No. It's hard to explain. The short version is that Dio hit something here in another timeline, not a bomb. I guess maybe he'd put the bomb here too.
Pretty good guess.
Right? Yeah.
Well, you did it.
I know, I'm so fantastic.
So, thanks.
Oh, I don't need any thanks.
Just what?
Just what? Just what about that swimsuit you promised?
What? What on earth are you talking about?
Oh, different timeline.
Chromatic doors have opened. Five minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Alright, we got 5 minutes to make it there.
This is bad. The white doors have opened.
Yeah.
We need to hurry. Everyone else
Yeah.
is waiting for us in the Floor B warehouse. What the hell are you going on about?
What about the swimsuit?
Just go!
I want swimsuit. Before I could protest, she turned and ran toward the magenta door. I sighed and headed off after her. I ran into the warehouse to find everybody else already there. They'd done as fight asked and brought the 3 unconscious members of our party to the doors. Finally, I shared a quick glance and headed over toward them.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're safe.
So, did you disable the bombs?
Yeah. I could have done it in my sheep.
Don't you mean in your sleep?
I don't know where that all came from.
Thank you so much! Yeah. Good job, you guys.
No need to thank me. Although, I mean, if you insist, I wouldn't mind a little swimsuit time.
What? Huh?
You're disgusting.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors
I'm
close.
surprised they made it in under 5 minutes.
We need to hurry.
Everybody know who's in their group?
Yeah, I'm set.
Alright, then let's move.
At Temyoti's command, we broke off into our teams. Kay carried Quark on his back and dragged Dio along the floor and through the white door on the left. Clover and Luna carried Alice through the door on the right, and Tenmyoji, Phi, and myself ran through the center door.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
What the hell? Hello? Thank you for speaking my mind. I guess I can. Yeah, I'll save here. Where are we? Like, what room is this? We don't have a room name. There's nothing here.
Well, there are doors. The one we came in,
Yeah.
and that one, which I'm assuming is the exit.
Yep, figures. Won't budge, but there's nothing
The
here.
plaque on the door just said Q.
Q? Q. The hell's that supposed to mean? That's what I call my ex, because I just call him Q for short on his name. To shorten his name.
Really? Now someone's just being a smartass.
Huh?
Nothing. Maybe the Q is for question.
Well, I guess it is a very questionable room. A very questionable
If there was a
room.
deck of cards here, maybe the Q would be for Queen.
It's a quality guess right there.
Right. Well, we need to get out of here. Let's find a way to get the door open.
We also need to find the star keys. I've got enough BP to open the door, but you guys need to play the AB game some more.
Yeah.
He's got 3, and I got... Wow. Still need a few more points.
If we can get those star keys, we should be able to play the AB game as many times as we need to. So...
It's just a matter of time until we get the points we need.
Sorry. My lights flickered, and I got concerned.
Right.
Well, let's get started then.
Good.
Okay.
Seek a way out. It's what? It's like a milk puzzle room. Okay. Well, what are we supposed to do here? The room's empty. Wait. Do you hear something? Yeah. Huh? What the hell? Huh. Well, how much do you want to bet it has something to do with that? Guess we should go have a look. Okay. I think this cube is just floating there. How the hell's it doing that? A magnet? Who knows? Can't tell just by looking at it. Why don't you touch it and see if anything happens? Ugh. Oh my god, this makes me think of... Okay. So the only numbers are down here. I think this was 3. Yeah, 3, 3, 1. 3. 3. 1. Make this line longer. 1. 1. Okay. And then 2, 1. And then 2, 1. Okay. understand what's going on here. I'm gonna look at it. Huh? Cube, look at it again. I'm gonna go here. There are winning and losing panels on the wall. Cube can help you find the winning panels. When the winning panels and only the winning panels are highlighted in cyan, the system will activate. Here's how to find the winning panels. When you select a panel on the cube, it will display a number. Each surrounding panel will also display a number. This number indicates the number of winning panels that border each panel. For example, okay, so 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. The hint that appears in the cube is different for each side. Yeah. Hypothetically, if the wall of the exit is the north wall, the wall on the right of that would make it the east wall, which would make it the wall that with the entrance of the south wall and the wall on the left would be the west wall. That would mean that a hint that appears on the west side would actually refer to the east wall. A hint that appears on the north side would actually refer to the south wall. And the adjacent walls don't provide hints for one another. Each hint is specific to that wall. That means that if there are winning panels on the border with the adjacent wall, those panels will not be reflected in the initial panel's numbers. There are a total of 8 puzzles hidden in the walls. Examine the floor to view this message one more time. After that, it will be gone forever. Oh my god. Okay. So I marked 3. So if I were to hit this one, this one, this one, this one, okay. This one, and this one. Yeah. I'm not trying to see all that again. Okay. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2. 1, 1, 1. That one has 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We'll just do the sides right now. 1, 2. Second one. With 2. Okay. 1, A very long one. On the 4th row. 1, 2. Down below. Okay. One right there. So many fucking numbers. Whoa, what the hell? Interesting. So that's how this one works. Looks like there's more of them. We should keep looking. Hold on. Are those missiles? They look like darts? They're darts. Look over here. Yeah. It's green memory card. We can't get it out though, the glass is covering it. I think we can get some darts out though. Okay, I'll grab a couple. Okay. I'm not done with this wall. 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. This. Aha! That's why I go and check. So you have nothing. Okay. And then 2 above. And then 1 right here. 1 right there. Can't do that. I can't do the door. Oh, what am I supposed to do? This time, that's some reinforced glass. Darts aren't going to break it. Third door, so means there's probably a dartboard around here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Oops. What? Oh, not that one. Ugh. I am thoroughly stuck. I can't. Something just slid out from the wall. More by saying the same turn. I know. Okay, give me a sec. I need brain to work. Like, what? And what about this one? Okay. What? I didn't even mean to click that one. What is this place? Oh, so many things came out. Well then what about this one? Oh, there we got the darts. Oh, no, I wanted to see this wall. Is there anything else I can do here? Haha! It looks suspicious, honestly. Why did that change? Let's do the dots. Looks like this is scoreboard for the dartboard. Okay. That's a dartboard. I remember seeing this before. One who hasn't seen a dartboard before. No, that's not what I mean. I think I've seen it somewhere in this building before. It's just this board is different than from a normal dartboard, you know? Let's try it out. What do you mean try it out? Isn't it obvious? There's only two ways you use the dartboard. Either you use it to hold pizza, or you throw darts at it. What? You got some darts, don't you? Maybe you can try throwing them. Get a score of 100 with these darts. However, the first dart must land in the green area, the second dart in the blue, and the third in the red. Okay. Third in red. Okay. Throw the dart in a particular area, grab it by pressing X and release it. Okay. Huh. That's weird. I could have sworn I've seen these darts before somewhere. Whatever. Time for some darts. Okay. Let's see what I'm gonna see. Alright, that's 42. Okay. Double. 70. I need 30. I don't have a 15. 8 times 3. What do I need, red? It's 21, that's 91. Okay. 8 times 2 is 16. That'd be 14. I think this is too high. Yeah. No, I failed. Alright. What if I do a green 13? 39. Okay. 67 was this red. Oh, look at me go. Piece of cake. Second time's a charm. See that? My dart skills are undeniable. Yes, I saw it quite clearly. It was very nice. Did you really think you had to stand the whole 2 meters and 37 centimeters away from the dartboard, though? I'm a fair man. My high school voted me most likely to be a judge, you know. Okay. That's great and all, but look. See the display case? Ooh, it's open. Great. Now we can get that green memory card. Alrighty. Let's take it. What? I'm gonna have to pull out all the stops on this job. Sound like you're in a heist movie. Should I have worn a catsuit? Cat girl. I think I just threw up a little. Besides, everybody in a heist movie wears a sweet suit. Okay. Oh, what's this? Can I not access that? There's a binder. Oh, okay. Do I touch it? Not every day you see, I'm not even sure what you call this, a cabinet? Not every day you see a cabinet like this. Looks like each of these cubbies has something in it. It looks like binder. Alright, looks like a memory card. Can't get to them though. They got glass doors. Punch through them. Alright, here this goes. Don't. This is reinforced glass. The only thing you're gonna break is your hand. Okay. There are 2 shelves. One has a binder in it. So I can't get them. Okay. Change the colors to the correct ones by selecting hexagons and triangles. Remember that you only have 5 moves to complete the puzzle. Oh, I feel like I've done a puzzle similar like this before. Oh well, doesn't really matter, I guess. Yeah, we gotta make them all red. Oh, wait, hold on. All red. I just made it green. It's close. Nope. No, I need it all red. Ooh. Oh, I gotta see the thing. It's tough. Yeah, it is all red. Okay. Make it all green. feel like I'm getting closer. Like, I really do. I feel like I'm getting closer. Oh my god, fucking finally! Did I solve it? Yeah, that must be the answer. Look. Jesus, the glass doors. They're open, my brain. Well done, that was some good work, Sigma. Doing nothing but recording all day. Think my brain can handle this? It's a binder. Let's have a look. There's only a single piece of paper in here. It says Q Chambers Special AB Game. You found the instructions for the Q Chambers AB game. You can review it by visiting the archive. Okay. Okay, hints for the AB game Q edition. 3 people will definitely choose Ally. 3 people will definitely choose Betray. 1 is a mysterious mirror man. He will always do whatever his opponent does. First answer, strive for 9 with 6 cooperators. Second answer, we must be the only ones to surpass 9. Okay? Okay, we've got other things. I need another thingy. Dice. There are 4 books here. You can look around more by exiting. Oh. I didn't know I did that. Looks like 4 purple books. Let's go through each one of them. The D. What the? There's nothing written here. Huh? I mean, all the pages are blank. Are the other books the same? Let's have a look. Yeah, there's nothing here. Then what's the point of the it's blank too? The books. Huh? Something wrong? Is there something in that one? No, the pages are all blank. It's just what? Oh, there are some pictures put in between the pages back there. 3 of them, it looks like. Found a picture of a blue dye, a picture of a green dye, and a picture of a red dye. Okay. Purple? Picture of blue dice. Okay. 1 and 5. Okay. 2 and 6 for green. Okay. 3 and 4 for red. Okay. Okay, I'm assuming that's how we play this. We play this out. Oh, I didn't. Every time, man. Okay. And where they need to go. The direction at each side must be matched to a specific pattern. The die will move by selecting it. Control the dice vertically or horizontally using the directional buttons. Okay. Okay, let's give it a shot. Alright. The blue dice are 1 and 5, and they're closest to right here. Okay. Thank you. Oops. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is it the 1 that's right there? 2, 3. Yes. And the 5 is up 1 and over. 5 is there. Okay. Green is 6 and 2. Okay. 6 goes underneath right here. There we go. Yeah, and then 2 is on. Skip 1. Red is next to green, that's a 4. Darn. Five. Right. Oh, I saw the 4. 5. Ah. There we go. Alright, 4. And then we need 3 down there. Okay. Is it next to blue? Yeah, between blue and green. 3. Up. Right? Yeah. 1. 5. 6. 2. 4 and 3. Is that not how it's done? I literally have it where it's supposed to. So not what I'm supposed to do? I followed the picture. 4 spaces up is the blue one. 2, 3, 4. And it's up 1 and over 2. Green 6 is right under the blue. A dice. And you'd move 2 over from that blue dice with the number 2. And then in between that is 4 and then 3. I don't understand. I don't even know anymore. Ugh. Hold on, I'm gonna pause and figure this out. Okay. Okay. Ugh, I can figure it out. It took a lot, you guys. It took a lot. Ha! Got it. I had a feeling you could do it. Good job. I don't. Oh. I was like, well, I don't understand why it worked that way. It's because I was looking at it at an angle. Okay. Oh, look at this. Hey, it opened. Yes. Get that blue pod. Okay. I think it's semi-it. What is this ridiculous huge thing? There's a screen down here. Looks like there's only a part you can interact with, but it's dark. There's nothing on it. No pulling machines in the ivory rooms yet. So that means, yep, we need to put some memory cards. Go on in your right hand. Yeah, I know. Blue card, huh? Well, let's see if it happens. Red one card. Let's see what happens. Oh, would you look at that? Looks like you turned it on. Oh my god. Okay. U, S, A, and B are all pairs consisting of 2 people. C, D, and E are solos consisting of a single person. First, move the pairs A and B to the blank areas on the left under pair. Next, move solos C, D, and E to the blank areas on the left over solo. Press the X button to grab and move the letter icons. A pair and a solo aligned vertically with the verses between them will face off against one another in the A-B game. You can still move icons even after you've placed them. Once an opponent has been selected, the game will begin. Choose the vote for the US pair, either ally or betray. Results of your match will be displayed, along with the results of the other teams. Okay. The correct number of people reach the target BP after playing 3 rounds. Game will be completed. Okay, US and C. Okay, put A and B. I'm gonna put D here. A and C. Always be good. Okay. A. B. I think this was actually a very good pair right here. Okay. A, B, D, and E. Oh, wait, hold on. A and E aren't moving up. I think that's what happened. Oh, I got it. Oh. Way to go. I want the other one. How do I get the other one? Would it be everyone gets it? Yeah. I don't care. Hold on, what? Okay, I don't get it. What's after 3 rounds, the game will be completed. Okay. So, Annie always betray. Okay. B and D always ally. US and C always. Oh, C always copies his opponent. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think how I can. I don't know what our target is. So let's try mixing it up a little bit. Let's go with like this. A, B, let's do this one. Let's try portray. Okay. What if I choose ally again, but doing like the regular thing? This will get everyone right. I didn't actually see the score. Nice one. Ooh, moon, and a star in the corner. Moon with a star in the corner. Moon with a star in the corner. We did it! My brain hurts, I'm not gonna lie. Good job. You opened it. Well done. Safe cube. Oh, sorry. Does that say Minkowski space? We're describing reality that adds a fourth dimension of time to the three-dimensional space. It's described by German mathematician Hermann Minkowski, and therefore bears his name. It's the name of the ski resort for miniature cows. Scientific name for the order in which rabbits belong, and Zero the Third's actual name, which is Lagomorph, Tenmyoji and Alice. When they were split up at the red, blue, and green chromatic doors, Tenmyoji told Alice that there was something he had to tell her. That something was, of course, his identity, and that he already knew all about Alice and Ice 9, and not because he'd heard about it from Clover. Tenmyoji and Clover. After the second round of the AB game, after going through the purple and green doors, Clover, as a solo, was heard to say the following to Tenmyoji, her opponent. What the heck did you mean with all that? It's not fair. If you're telling the truth, then I... So what had Tenmyoji said to her? Same thing he meant to say to Alice, of course. He told her who he was. That simple fact shook Clover's resolve and made her vote ally. Probably hadn't been his original intention to betray her, but after thinking about Quark's safety, he probably felt he had no choice but to betray. The AB project. A can stand for after and B for before, and they can also stand for anima and body. Everything about that happened in this facility is part of the AB project. Okay. Mystery of Phi. So, who was Phi? There are a few clues scattered throughout the story. Nothing conclusive. Perhaps the truth will be revealed at the Nevada test site. Deactivation passwords. Here's a little something more about the bomb deactivation passwords. Those passwords, they aren't just gibberish. There's something hidden in each one and can only give you... I can only give you one hint, +1. Good luck. There's a lot more to the story. I think we'll stop the secret archives here. Thank you for playing, we hope you enjoyed the game. So I'm guessing that if we were to add +1, it would be like the letters, which I don't really feel like decoding right now. I will later. Oh, I need the other password. I think I've seen something like this before. Oh, one of those exercise machines where you twist your hips around? No, I don't think so. This doesn't look like a fitness machine to me. Kind of ruins it when you take it so seriously. This is, damn it, I can't remember. Sun on both bottoms and then star. Alright. Ooh, yes! Excelavir! It's open. Like twice the amount of Excelavir. Okay, then let's see what's in here. First off. Okay, I'm gonna do the bomb 0. 2 stock keys. We can use these to play the AB game as many times as we want. Bomb 0's code is my brother. Oh, sorry, hold on. Those keys are important, but look at this. Yeah, 2 balls of Excelavir. The Radical 6 cure, yep. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what to say. Quark is going to be okay. Is he crying? Alright, let's get out of here. We need to get the stuff to Quark and Alice. Yeah, you're right. This key should do the trick. Yes. Let's get moving. Alright. I think we got all the archives items now. Can I not? Oh. I'm like trying to get to this door. Alright, let's go. Alright.
Huh.
If it ends at Z, do you start back at A? I'm gonna put A for now. H K E Y S. My brother Crash Keys FQRDE YZQRSTQRS OTUL Freezy Soul L M X Y Q R L M H I C D O N S. My brother Crash Keys. I feel like I did H I J K. No, I did that. X Y A B C Q R. Yeah. My brother Crash Keys Freezy Soul Myrmidons. Huh.
It opened.
That's what the codes mean if you add +1.
We should get back to the Flore warehouse then.
Hey, wait. Did you guys hear something?
What?
You didn't hear it? It came from over there. It sounded like something turning on. See? I told you. The screen wasn't on before. What the fuck? My bad. Meant to hit up. Oh my god. Is that the time? It's only 12:30.
You're right. Guess it was set to turn on when we opened the door.
It looks like an authentication screen. I think we need to put in an ID and a password.
Yeah, but what?
That was when I noticed the illustration. This is a single lion. The lion is eating the sun, not the double-headed lion. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the sun. The ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Red moon. I guess I should have been counting all those lions. Oh. This was the real ninth lion. But if that was the case... Remember that? Remember death. I'm gonna try with her name and doing the Junpei, Jumpy, what is her name? Kurashiki. What was it? Jump. I didn't hit that. Jumpy doll. Jump. Yes.
Sigma! Look!
Akane.
I knew it was Akane.
It's Akane Kurashiki. I've been looking for her for a very long time.
That's what I was saying. I was like, Kurashiki, I was like, she has to be Akane. And a lot of time has passed if she is that old. He walked toward her. Slowly, carefully, almost as if he was afraid of scaring her away. He reached out.
She's a hologram.
So does that mean this is Junpei? This is Junpei, or no, Zero would be Santa then. So this has to be Junpei. Tomoji squeezed his eyes shut.
Akane.
He closed his hand around empty air and let it fall to his side. There was a moment of sad silence, and then she began to speak.
I see you finally arrived. I've been waiting for you. Well, I suppose that's slightly inaccurate. What you see now is a holographic message I recorded before you came here. Unfortunately, this means I will not be able to answer your questions, at least not directly. I hope you will understand. Now, where to begin? You probably have a great many questions. What day is it? Where are we?
Yes.
Who is Zero? And what does he have to do with Akane Kurashiki? But I imagine there is one question that rises above all the others. Why were we brought here? The answer to that is simple. Everything that has happened here is part of our plan. All of this was required for the success of the AB project. I assume you heard the name by now, at least. In any event, you were all needed in order to execute our plan.
It's hitting home now. Clover said she was sending signals out to her brother, and she got no response back. Her brother is probably dead because so much time has passed.
The Nonary game was necessary for the same reason. Your question now, I imagine, is just what is this AB project? The answer to that is also simple. Allow me to explain. We created the AB project for one purpose: to transport the consciousnesses of two people into the past. Those two
There was
people are
really-
you, Sigma, and you, Phi.
Yeah, I was like, they were really. So before, hold on, before he continues, because beforehand it was really about trying to access the morphogenetic field, but when Akane was able to travel in time into the future in order to save her past self, that was when they were like, okay, well, we can probably change that. What do you mean the past? The moment the words were out of my mouth, I realized no one there could answer the question, not Phi, not Tomoji, and certainly not a pre-programmed hologram.
Have you figured out what this room is? I assume you saw the Q on the door. It
Yes.
stands for quantum.
Quantum.
That makes this the quantum room.
Okay. It took me a moment to realize she'd changed subjects without even pausing. There was nothing we could do, of course, but I still felt a twinge of frustration.
Take a look at the rear of the room. Do you see that large enclosure?
Yes.
That houses our quantum computer. The systems that control this entire facility run on that machine. That includes the construct you refer to as Zero Jr. as well as the golems. All of them do their thinking in that box. Isn't that strange, though? It seems contrary to how we perceive the world. The body, the thing that you see and interact with, is somewhere else. But the mind and all its thoughts are in this box. Perhaps it isn't so strange, though. Perhaps humans are the same, with our minds and thoughts existing separate from our bodies. Our core is in our head, of course. We all have individual brains, think individual thoughts, and act according to individual wills. That makes communication difficult, though. So, we're forced to rely on inefficient mediums, like language, photographs, nonverbal cues, etc., to transmit information. Each one of us is an individual, and we have no direct connection to anyone else. But, is that really true? In the dimensions we are most familiar with, yes, it is. If we look at things from another higher dimension, however,
Okay.
we may all be connected after all, like the branches of a tree or a rhizome.
A rhizome. Gotcha.
Imagine a horizontal cross-section of the root system of a large tree. All you can see are the spots where the roots intersect the plane of your cross-section. In the two dimensions you see, the roots all appear to be individual things with no connection to one another.
Makes me think of
But
Avatar.
this isn't the case. If you expand your view and look at the root system in 3 dimensions instead of only 2, you see the truth. All the roots join together at the trunk. In 2 dimensions, they appear to be separate. But if you look at the roots from a
But
third
we're all
higher
one.
dimension, you see things that might appear to be separate from one another in 3 dimensions could be connected to one another if you look at them in 4 dimensions. Doesn't that at least seem like it could be a possibility?
Sure.
I believe that is how human consciousness actually works.
Okay.
Well, I'm not the only one, I suppose. Zero and I share that belief.
Morphogenetic field theory.
Temioji mumbled something that sounded like nonsense. I opened my mouth to ask him what he meant, but Akane was already talking again.
Now, when I talk about a 4th dimension, I'm referring to the 4th dimension used in Minkowski space-time. Let's start with a single dimension, where all that exists is a point. Connect points to one another, and you have a line. In 1 dimension, the only surface you can create is that, a line. But move to 2 dimensions and create more lines, and you can create shapes. These are 2-dimensional surfaces. Move up to 3 dimensions, and you can connect these shapes to one another and form 3-dimensional objects. Now you have a 3-dimensional surface, which encompasses a volume of space. Connect 3-dimensional objects to one another, and you formed a 4-dimensional object, which encompasses a volume of both space and time.
Is that?
It is on
I
that
don't know if that's how
4th
that works.
dimensional axis that our minds are connected. If that was true, then what would prevent anyone from sending their consciousness backward or forward in time? That theory is the foundation of the AB project. The A represents after, and the B represents before.
So they're really trying to research traveling back and forward in time when it comes to
It
consciousness.
probably sounds silly to you, a ridiculous story made up by a mad old woman. But look at what's happened to you.
Right? There's no way we would
You've
have
seen many different worlds and timelines,
Mhm.
haven't you, Sigma? And what about you, Phi? I know you have too. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Tenmyoji should know what I'm talking about as well.
He is jumpy.
I believe you experienced something very similar nearly half a century ago.
Wow, that's a lot of time that passed.
Who sent your consciousness to the past to help save a little girl's life?
I knew it was Junpei.
It was a long time ago, but perhaps you still remember.
Yeah, of course I do. How could I forget? That little girl was you, Akane.
Suddenly, it felt like Phi and I were outsiders, trespassing on something we had no right to see. Temyoji's face was taunt with emotion as he looked into Akane's eyes. It seemed almost like she was looking back at him. Yeah, so he was the one. They were looking for him. It's weird because they were looking for Junpei, who Temyoji is. They were looking for Junpei, and they're like, all right, we need you guys to go into this facility because we can't find him. So you're gonna be voluntold, Clover. And they ended up getting snatched, and all of them ended up being in this facility together.
Now, unfortunately, my time is up. The final stage of the project will begin very soon. I need to go prepare. The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story. So come and find me. I'll be waiting. One last thing. The cat in the box. Is it alive or is it dead? Sigma? Phi? You will decide its fate. Goodbye.
Wait! Akane, wait!
Oh, Tenmyoji, I can almost see you. You don't need to worry. Everything is going to be okay. I will see you again one day. I promise. But I'm going to have to ask you to wait just a little longer.
Wait. Akane!
And then she was gone. Temyoji collapsed to his knees, his back hunched and shaking. I saw tears land on the white-knuckled fist he pressed against his thighs. I kept quiet. What was there to say? Phi and I looked at one another and nodded silently. With a shaking hand, Temyoji pulled a photograph out of his pocket. It was a picture of a girl. A trial that we'd been through. Her smile was enough to break your heart. I didn't want to make that leap earlier when I first saw it, but I had assumed that was Junpei when the picture was first brought up from Tenmyoji. We made our way to the warehouse on floor A and met up with the others. It took only a few minutes to decide to head to the infirmary. As soon as we arrived, we began to treat Alice and Quark for Radical 6. I gave Luna the Excelsior that I found in the key room. She quickly prepared it and... injected Alice and Quark.
Thank goodness. It will take some time for them to recover completely, but they should be fine.
Good.
Indeed.
Thank you, Luna. And thanks for finding the medicine, you guys. Thank you so much.
Don't sweat it.
No need to thank us.
Temyoji said nothing, just walked over to Quark's unconscious body. He took the small boy's hand in his own and held it tight. I could see tears at the corner of his eyes as he turned away from us. Suddenly I remembered Dio. Where had he gone? It didn't take me long to find him. He was sprawled unconscious on the floor beneath the sink. Handcuffs?
Oh, we found those in the crew quarters. Before you returned, we went to check on the bomb in room 2, and we found them there. Of course, the bomb was indeed turned off. Thank you again for dealing with them.
You're welcome.
You are, quite literally, lifesavers. You have my eternal gratitude.
I coughed awkwardly and looked pointedly around the room. I glanced over at Fi to see what she was doing. And to see if she was doing the same thing. After that, we headed back to the Floor A warehouse to play the AB game. Specifically me, Fi, K, and Luna. Clover and Temyoji decided to remain in the infirmary just in case something happened with Alice, Quark, or Dio. Luna would represent Clover's team, with Quark and Dio sleeping. Kay would represent their team by default, which left me, Fi, and Temyoji. You should vote.
No, I'll let you handle it. I chose Betray in the last round. You probably don't trust me right now.
What? That doesn't matter right now.
Excuse me. I apologize for interrupting, but I think you should be the one to vote in the next round fight.
Why?
You already have 9 BP. There's no reason for you to choose Betray now. You see?
Hey, you're acting like I might actually try and betray her.
Not necessarily.
What does it matter what he's suggesting? We're almost there. We just have to play the AB game 3 more times. Then we can all get 9 points. But that means each representative has to choose ally all 3 times.
Honestly, it'd be faster if I chose Betray, and then we chose Ally. Oh, yeah, I guess. Temyoji doesn't have the points. We chose Ally. Ally, then Ally.
Okay, I'll vote. You sure you're alright with this, Sigma?
Yeah, I trust you. I handed her the star key.
Shall we open the door?
An ambidex gate has been 45.
Oh, right. We have to wait for the deadline.
Oh. Well, we could vote earlier, but then each voter would be stuck inside the AB room for 45 minutes.
Okay, let's go back to the infirmary then.
I agree. Please, lead...
In case I left toward the other door, I was about to follow when...
Hold on. I just remembered something.
What?
The AB room on the left. In one of the other histories, she...
Oh yeah. You're right. Akane's body was in there. What does this mean? Why didn't we find her body this time?
Maybe because she wasn't murdered.
But how? When did history change?
Do you remember what Akane said?
The cat in the box. Is it alive or is it Sigma?
Oh god, the Shruden? Some cat thing.
Exactly.
I wonder what she meant about us deciding its fate.
Perhaps she was saying her own fate wasn't decided yet.
Huh?
The history where she's alive and the history where she's murdered are both real right now.
What? No, that's impossible. We've already opened the box. Opened the door to this AB room and there was no body.
No, we haven't opened the box. We haven't found a body, but we haven't found her alive yet either. In other words, we haven't actually observed her. The hologram was a recording from before this game started.
Mm-hmm.
The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story. So come and find me. I'll be waiting.
I need to save. I said I need to save. It's like a very long part. Where was Akane now? Where was she waiting for us? Or what if she wasn't anywhere now? What if she was waiting for us in another timeline? What if she was waiting for us in the past? Was that even possible? There can't be any more timelines. We've done everything. We've chosen everything. If she was, what would that mean? What? Are you fucking kidding me? A new destination. What? Osaba. Where? Where would you even put it? Oh. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Damn it. It's like my head's gonna explode. Wait. Where the hell am I? Looks like an elevator.
No, this is one of the AB rooms.
Who the hell are you? Who the hell's an AB room?
Damn. I guess you did lose your memory after all.
Memory. I remember. You're Fi. She grinned. When is this?
Check your bracelet.
It's a red pair. BP is 3.
Mine's the same.
Does this mean this is the beginning of the game? We've gone back to when we first woke up in the AB room?
No, not quite. I think we woke up a little earlier this time.
How do you
Push
know?
the buttons on the side of your bracelet.
2 hours, 15 minutes.
We didn't wake up this long before the primary doors opened last time. I think we're about an hour early.
Wait a minute. You're right.
Yeah, Akane might still be alive. We got back before Dio killed her, I think. Right.
Then
We're here for one reason.
to save her. Yep, that's to stop her from getting killed.
Exactly.
Let's move. We need to get out of here
Don't
fast.
need to tell me twice. Let's go.
Okay, seek a way out. Now, do we need to do everything over again, or can we just... moon, okay. Well, actually, I wanna... Not that. Star, moon, sun. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Oh my god, what'd she say? You need to remember the password for the safe. We figured it out last time. Once the password has been found, it will never change. Going back to the password changing time, I'm going to alter it. Okay, so if I chose Star, Moon, Sun. Okay, yeah, it's still the same. Okay, open it. No, that's the wrong password. Okay. Look, lady, I was just double checking. Good work. Hurry, let's grab a cracker. Cracker. Ah, damn. I'm in key. How the hell? Shut up and do it. Yeah. Alright, let's... What'd she say? For God's sake, just do it already. No need to yell. Alright, good. Looks like it worked. Ready, Fi? What do you think? I know. I don't need to ask every time, right? Then why the hell are you asking? Hurry up and... Right. I'm going. 10, 9. Are you serious? Why did he start at fucking 10? Why don't you just do 3, 2, 1 like normal people do? Hey, you push the button. Bite me, you were taking too long. I agree. Run a schedule here. Ugh. Found it. Fi and I climbed up through the hatch and out onto the top of the AB room. It took us only a moment to spot them. Akane. Behind her was Dio. He was moving quickly and quietly, a knife glinting in his right hand. Shit. There was no time to yell to her. I scrambled down from the top of the AB room. Fi wasn't following me. When I looked back, she was still standing on the roof. Fi, what the hell are you doing? Get down here and... Before I could finish, she moved. She ran across the roof, launched herself into the air, and tackled him. Hell yeah. What the?
He's fine. Just unconscious.
I bent down and held my fingers in front of his mouth. He was still breathing.
I don't think he saw me. He probably has no idea what happened to him.
Guy went down like a sack of potatoes.
He had it coming.
I heard footsteps come to a stop right in front of us. I looked up.
So you came. I've been waiting for you. You're here to hear the rest, right?
Wait, just wait a minute. What the hell is your deal? How can you be so calm? If we hadn't shown up just now, you'd...
Have been stabbed in the heart by this young man and died. Yes. Although, that reminds me, I haven't thanked you yet. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate you saving me.
What? Huh?
Hold on. How do you know about being stabbed by Dio? Are you an Esper too?
Yes. Indeed I am. I am able to jump through time, just like you.
Then what the hell were you thinking? If you knew he was going to stab you, why were you going to let him do it? Because so we could learn how to work our powers.
Because I had to.
You what?
Think back. Why are you here? If I hadn't been killed by Dio, no one else would have been murdered. Consequently, your own abilities would never have manifested.
Exactly.
I did explain, didn't I? The purpose of the AB project was to send the two of you to the past. Or your minds, at least. In order for that to happen, some death was necessary. When a human brain is faced with danger, its processing speed increases. information is processed more quickly, and time almost seems to slow. A few seconds can feel like an eternity. Unfortunately, that in itself isn't enough to send oneself through time. The amplitude of the consciousness is simply too small. In order to increase the amplitude, we need to slow down the brain before the increase happens. It's a little like a slingshot. You pull back on the rubber band, and then the potential energy you stored in the band is released and converted in. That's what fires the bullet out of the slingshot. Now, while a slingshot can only fire in one direction, your mind isn't similarly limited. When the bullet of your consciousness is fired from a slingshot of your brain, it travels past the three-dimensional world and into the four-dimensional. From that perspective, time is no longer fixed. In other words, you can travel to the future, the past.
Whenever you like.
Your consciousness has been released from the three-dimensional cage. In order for that to happen, I had to infect you with Radical 6.
Whoa, what?
We're infected with Radical 6?
Yes. Don't you remember, Sigma? Luna should have told you about it in another timeline.
She did.
Infecting all of these people was...
Every single one of you has been infected. Well, apart from Luna, of course. Unfortunately, it was necessary. We needed to slow your minds in order to store up your potential energy. Then we provided a dire situation that would accelerate your processing speed. The result is what you are now experiencing. Your consciousness now occupies four-dimensional space-time. Even that, however, wasn't enough. You had the ability to travel, but your memories could easily be lost during the trip. If the project was to succeed, you had to be able to retain everything you learned in each reality. That was the reason you were forced to jump so many times. With each jump, your ability to remember improved eventually. You would be able to retain. That is why we made you play the A-B game. That was why you had to select different chromatic doors. By forcing specific choices, we could cause you to make more jumps.
In order to see other things, in order to get more of the story, and yes, okay. I get it. I think I finally understand. You're crazy! I'm just kidding. Well, okay, there are a lot of things I don't understand, but all of what you just told me makes sense. You did all of this so that Fi and I could jump through four-dimensional space with our memories intact, right?
Yes.
But why did you need us to do that? People have died for this. I mean, let's count how many different ways people died. Murder, antimatter explosion, suicide. I've died, so has Fi, so have you. So has everybody. So why would you do all of this? What does it matter that Fi and I jumped through time?
Haven't I told you? Death was unavoidable. You are all destined to die. Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
I already know all that. What I'm asking you is why? What is so goddamn important that it's worth all this?
Ah. I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually.
What? Just when is eventually?
In a future not very far from now.
Bullshit. That's not good enough. Why can't you tell us now? Instead of answering, Akane knelt down next to Dio and picked his knife up off the floor.
I'm going to keep this with me.
Don't change the subject.
But it's almost time.
What are you talking about, the others? We've got plenty of time.
No. In a few moments, you'll return to the original timeline.
What?
This is the way it has to be. Don't fight it. Lagomorph.
Yes.
Kill them.
Lagomorph?
You call him Zero Jr.
That's
His
what he told us
official
to.
designation is Lagomorph.
He told us to call him Zero Junior.
Lagomorph, this is an order. Unlock my bracelet.
Compliance.
Now, everything is in place. I have put the bracelet onto Dio. All we have to do is place his body in the 5th AB room, the second one from the right.
That's why we couldn't
That's
find
the
her
one
body.
Quark is in, right?
Correct. I will move him. I will also put your bodies back into the 3rd AB room. Once that's done, I will reset its puzzle to an unsolved state.
Why do you need to do all that?
To recreate the history that you remember. Your consciousness is about to leave your body and return to the future. Your body will be emptied, and your other consciousness will jump back in. If your bodies aren't back in the 3rd AB room by then, it would be bad.
I think it would harm the mental psyche.
So you're saying some version of us is going to wake up in that room and repeat the same history again? Well, I guess this could actually be our 2nd or 3rd time.
You are exactly correct. Lastly, I'm going to leave this with you.
She paused and pulled something out of her pocket. It's a key. A small key attached to a string.
I'll tie it onto your ankle so that you won't lose it. All right, Sigma?
What's it say on there?
Tu fui ego eris.
Tu fui ego eris.
It's Latin. It means, what you are, I was.
Where have I heard that statement before?
What I am, you will be.
Oh, that was one of the puzzles.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do
It
with
will help you meet someone who's very important.
What?
Go. Return to the future. You won't be alone. I will be at your side, watching over you. Now hurry.
Wait, I still... Not anymore, you don't. Oh my god. All these new destinations. Okay, so I finished that. Okay, we're here now. Yes. Yes.
Oh, looks like you're awake.
What happened? Hold on, what happened? Why was I passed out? Put in the ID and password, yeah.
Why are we here?
Do you know what happened at the AB gate?
Kay and I went back to the infirmary, but...
We waited and waited, and the two of you never returned.
So we went to the warehouse to check on you.
We found you passed out in front of the AB rooms.
Kay and I hurried back here with you.
Oh, okay. I looked over at Fi and met her eyes. Do you remember what happened just now?
You mean what happened a long time ago?
Yeah. You got him pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I remember all right.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Pork.
What am I? Chopped liver?
Alice.
Back among the conscious and not psychotic, huh?
Yeah, thanks.
Grandpa told me what you did. Thanks for finding the medicine for us.
You're welcome. No problem, all in a day's work. Although I wouldn't mind a little swimsuit action.
Really grabbing at straws here, aren't you?
Yep. Hey, I wasn't talking to Quark. That was an offer for Alice.
Not really my point.
Oh, whatever. Forget about that. Now that you guys are awake, all we gotta do is open the number 9 door.
What are you
Huh?
talking about?
Look at your bracelet.
It says 10. How? How does it say 10? At 10 BP.
I've got 15 BP?
How long were we out?
That means I got 6 more points while I was out.
But how?
You've been asleep for more than 2 hours.
Jesus.
We've played the AB game 3 times.
3 times?
Yes.
Of course, the color and group assignments were shuffled around each time. But no matter who voted, everyone chose Ally.
Sorry, I'll just let it go. Okay, I guess I'll just push it. So everyone now has 9 BP.
And now
We can
all of us
leave.
have enough to leave.
This is what I've always wanted, for us all to leave. I was stunned. How had everyone cooperated long enough to raise all of our BP past 9? Was it because Akane hadn't been killed? Without a death to start things off, maybe we'd been less suspicious of one another. Or could the bombs have had something to do with it? We'd all joined forces against Dio, and Fi and I had been able to disarm all of them. All of us had banded together against a common enemy and overcome a tremendous threat. Perhaps that strengthened our bond. Which I had to admit would be somewhat ironic. After all, Dio had planted the bombs that forced us all to work together against him. This must have been what Akane was talking about.
Haven't I told you? Death was unavoidable. Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
Come on, let's go! Let's open the door and get out of here!
Wait, what about Dio? After some discussion, we decided to leave Dio behind. Damn. Alice was the only holdout. She'd complained about wanting to take him back to her superiors, but after I mentioned they'd come back to investigate after we escaped and deal with Dio, then she reluctantly complied. He's gonna die of starvation.
All right. Let's get going.
Oh my god, I'm so excited! I waited so long for this. Everybody ready? I'm gonna open it.
Yes, just get on with it.
Everyone else swallowed and nodded. I grabbed the lever and pulled it down.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain.
Alright, everybody, let's move. Oh, I'm so excited. Did Kay ever get his thingy? I didn't need to tell them twice. The room inside was clearly a loading elevator. It looked like sort of like a large plate on top of a huge pedestal. We ran to the center of the plate and turned around. The number 9 door stood wide open.
2, 1, 0. The number 9 door is closing. The number 9 door. This ends. Thank you. As the game is over.
I'm honestly shocked we left Dio behind. But I'm so curious as to what we're gonna do with everybody. Because it's only been like select few people. It's never been all 9 of us or 8 of us.
Looks like we did it.
Yes. We should keep moving.
Oh my god, I just realized that's why Clover was so trusting of Tenmyoji, because he's Junpei. That was what he was trying to tell them. That was the secret, his true identity. It just hit me. Beyond the door was a wide hallway that ended in a very solid wall. So that we found a very familiar looking door. We pushed it open and went in. We could put on our decompression suits. Pressure exchange chamber, whatever.
You know what this place is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sort of. This whole facility is pressurized, apparently. I think the idea is to keep the air outside and consequently the virus from getting inside. That means that if we want to go out, we have to decompress so we match the outside air pressure. This room here is where you prepare for going into the actual pressure exchange room. You see all these suits along the wall? I figure we need to put those on and head to the decompression room downstairs.
Whoa! Hold on a minute!
What? What's the big
You're
idea?
saying the air outside is full of that horrible virus?
Yeah. That's what it seems like. Of course, according to Akane, we were all already infected with Radical 6. So the whole room seemed a little pointless.
Why? How did all this happen?
Did they?
No, that's not possible.
We've come this far. We can't turn back now. Let's go outside. There's no way to know what's really going on until we do.
All right.
No one else objected. We all donned the protective suits and headed downstairs to the decompression room. Watch your paws, Buckaroo. As soon as we were all inside, the process began. Through my helmet, I could hear the soft hiss of air being sucked out of the room. We stood there for several minutes, waiting for the process to finish. Wouldn't you feel that though, like the pressure being like heavier and lighter? At last, it did, and we heard the door begin to open. Beyond it was another decompression chamber. We repeated the process 2 more times before we reached the final door and opened it. The dead, bleak landscape wasn't a surprise for me. I'd seen it before in another timeline. The others hadn't, however, and although I couldn't see their faces through the visors of their helmets, I heard more than a few gasps over the radio. For a few long moments, we just stood there astonished.
Where the hell are we?
Mars?
Desert, I guess?
I figured that out. I mean, which one?
I don't know, but I think I know what day it is. Look at the moon. It's red, right? That means today's the total lunar eclipse.
About that.
So? Remember the astronomy magazine in the lounge? Well, the next eclipse like this was gonna be on December 31st, 2028. So...
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Are you suggesting we were sleeping for a week after we were abducted?
More like 50 years.
I think so.
Whenever we were, wherever we were, we must have been far away from any city. The air was clearer than I'd ever seen it. The stars in the sky was full of them, more stars than I've seen in my life. You could even spot the hazy arm of the Milky Way. But the most striking features was the moon. It was blood red and massive, much bigger, in fact, than I remembered it being. Then as I watched, the black spot began to move across its surface. It's hard to see details, but it looked circular. The spot continued to move across the moon, heading for the right edge. What's that?
The moon. Well, the moon's shadow, actually.
The moon's shadow? I frowned. That didn't make any sense.
Zero told me to stay quiet. I think he was worried I'd spill the beans on his operation. He said if I didn't toe the line, he wouldn't just kill me. He'd kill Quark, too. And I agreed, like an idiot, and brought Quark with me. Just so I could see her. Such an idiot. So, that being the case, might as well start with this. I meant what I said before. That up there is the moon's shadow.
What the hell are you saying?
Think about it. If that's the moon's shadow, then what's it falling on?
That's Earth.
Yeah. It's not the red moon you get from a lunar eclipse. And again, this isn't a lunar eclipse. It's a solar eclipse. Anybody in the black spot down there is looking up at the moon covering the sun.
What? No way. If that's the Earth, then where the hell are we? The moon?
The moon, of course. This is the lunar surface. We were just inside a moon base.
I thought Mars.
No way. No, you've gotta be lying. How do you expect us to believe that? This can't be the moon.
Yeah. That's pretty ridiculous. Besides, if this was the moon, how do you explain the gravity? The moon only has 1/6 of the Earth's gravity. So what's this?
She picked up a rock and dropped it.
See? That looked perfectly normal.
Yes, it looked that way.
Luna?
You were right about the gravity in a way. I was one of the people who knew this wasn't Earth. Well, I suppose I'm not people, if we're being honest, but
Excuse me? What?
please just listen. Alice, you were infected with Radical 6. Then we gave you the Excelivir, which cured you. The Radical 6 isn't completely gone, though. Some of its symptoms stick around for a while.
What symptoms?
Well, Radical 6 can slow down your brain's processing speed by the root of 1/6. It can take a while for your brain to get back up to speed. Every one of us has been infected. In other words, all of our brains have been processing information at a much lower speed. If you evaluated the root of 1/6, you'll get a number close to 0.408. That means our brains are running at something slightly less than half speed. As you said before, the moon's gravity is about 1/6 that of Earth's. The time that it takes for an object to fall is inversely proportional to the square root of the gravitational acceleration. Since the gravity is lower on the moon, that means the time increases. I guess that's a little technical. Let me give you an example. Say you drop an apple from a height of 4.9 meters.
Okay.
It will take approximately 1 second to hit the ground. On the moon, however, that time would be 1 second times root 6, which would be approximately 2.45 seconds. I used 4.9 Swap something from 10 centimeters or 10 meters and it would be the same. Does that make sense? So now we've established that on the moon, things fall root 6 times slower than they do on Earth. That being the case, what would happen if someone's brain slowed down by root 1/6? To them, 2.45 seconds would feel like 1 second. 4.9 seconds would feel like 2. But it's not hypothetical. That's what's been happening to every one of us.
Wait, you're saying that's the reason we didn't notice the weaker gravity?
Are you sure you didn't notice anything? Think back. Huh? You and Sigmund Phi said something about it in the lounge. About how you felt weird. It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating.
Seemed insane, but what Luna said made sense. In fact, it explained Phi's apparently superhuman strength quite well.
Wait, this is crazy. That can't possibly be Earth out there. Look at it. I've seen photos of Earth, and it's blue and green and beautiful. That thing is just
Red and beautiful.
red.
Before we get into that, I should probably tell you something. This isn't New Year's Eve in 2028.
Told you.
Today is January 27th.
In 29?
No.
Don't tell me. 30?
Still no.
Then just what year is this?
It's 74. 2074.
Yep. No. That's insane. That would mean we were abducted more than 45 years ago.
I don't blame you if you don't believe me, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
How can you be sure?
It's not that hard. Quark and I left Earth on January 23rd, 2074. Solar eclipses are easy to predict. We've known that there'd be one on the 27th for a long time. That's just science. Nobody can change that.
But why is the Earth red?
That's a long story. About 45 years ago, on April 13th, 2029, there were 18 annihilation reactors operating in various parts of the world. On the 13th, all 18 of them went up, all at the same time. The explosion was about 180,000 times as powerful as the atom bomb they dropped on Hiroshima. I suppose it started a few months before that. The government had a test site for a future Mars mission out in the middle of Nevada. On December 31st, 2028, there was an accident. Well, accident doesn't quite convey the right sense of the thing. The point is, Radical 6 claimed its first victims there, then escaped. Didn't take long for it to spread to the rest of the world. Like Luna explained, the virus slows your brain down, but eventually, it also makes you kill yourself. Pretty soon, the bodies started to pile up. Some people would take a dive off a building or shoot themselves in the head. You know, the classics. But for some, it was poison, or fire, or asphyxiation, or the noose. Plenty of people jumped in front of trains or cars. One pilot on a passenger airline drove his plane into the ground. Most forms of transportation ground to a halt pretty fast. That meant food couldn't get distributed, and thousands of people who weren't even infected died from starvation. Everywhere you went, there were just piles of corpses, covered in flies and rats and crows. I don't know what hell's like, but I imagine it's a lot like that. After a while, people who managed to avoid getting infected started trying to get in touch with one another. They got a hold of some radios and organized a couple meetings. There was only one thing to discuss, of course. How could they get rid of Radical 6? The answer, they decided, was purification. They figured they could just roast the surface of the Earth and that'd kill the virus off for good. On April 13th in 2029, they put their plan
smart. So smart.
Now the truth is, that's mostly just rumor. Nobody really knows what happened, but I've got my own theories. I think that the bombers had already been infected, and when they died, they took billions with them. The ultimate "if I die, you're coming with me" gesture, I suppose. I bet you money they'd all lost it long before they got to the reactors. Killing most of the world, no matter how bad things had gotten, was not a sane plan, even if it wasn't directly responsible. Radical 6 killed most of the people on Earth. Anyway, why it happened isn't that important. Point is, it happened.
Yeah.
You ever heard of nuclear winter?
No.
That's basically what we got.
Okay.
The explosion threw a ton of crap up into the stratosphere, where it joined up with smoke and ash from all the fires. It blotted out the sun for 7 years. Plants withered,
Wow.
animals died by the millions. A few humans who were left banded together to survive. They were rough times. Eventually they were over, though. The sky cleared and the sun came back. Plants started blooming again, and the animals that hadn't died out completely began to reappear. Things weren't quite back to normal, though. It's been 45 years now, but there's still quite a bit of dust and ash in the air. That's what you're seeing. You know why a sun sets red? Well, this is the same thing. Blue and green light have short wavelengths, and they scatter when they run into debris in the air. Red light, on the other hand, has a longer wavelength, which means it'll get a lot farther when the air's dirty. So there you are. The Earth looks red because that's the only color of light that can make it through the atmosphere.
I was speechless. What could I say? There was no reason for Tenmyoji to lie to us. So we were standing on the moon. And looking at the Earth. It was 2074. But why? Why were we there? Why were we then? I was so lost in thought I barely noticed Phi's approach.
Hey, Sigma, I think I figured something out.
A window popped up in the inside of my helmet, with Whisper in the corner. She seemed to be using a circuit only we could hear. Yeah? What is
I
it?
figured out why there's an extra E.
Oh, in the ninth?
Yeah, the one on floor B. I think it's an anagram, just like on floor A.
What's Anna say this time?
God damn it, Sigma. Knock it off.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. If you rearrange the letters, you get the man on the moon rules the infinite time. See? You need 6 E's to get that, so they stuck an extra one in ninth.
Man on the moon rules the infinite time.
I think it's a message for us from Zero Senior and Akane. Remember what she was telling us?
We created the AB project for one purpose: to transport the consciousnesses of 2 people into the past. Those 2 people are you, Sigma, and you, Phi.
Yes. So, what are you getting at?
My God, you're slow.
Yes.
You don't get it? They're saying we rule the infinite time.
Yes.
Infinite time. They weren't just talking about having us jump a couple hours. I think they're planning to send us back. Way back.
Wait a minute. Are you saying, you think they're going to send us back 45 years? That's a huge jump.
Yeah. I'd bet on it.
So the ultimate purpose of the AB project is to send us back in time to that catastrophe Tenmyoji was talking about.
I think so.
That doesn't make sense, though. I mean, we came from the same time period before it actually... So why bring us here and then send us back?
Well, Akane should be able to tell us the rest. Let's go pay her a visit.
Do you know where she is?
I've got an idea. Come on, think. Remember what she said when she gave you the key?
Tufui?
Oh, the grave. The one in the garden. Oh my god, this part is so
Come
long.
on, what are you waiting for?
Okay. I've been recording for 2.5 hours. I wasn't expecting this one to take so long. Wow. Like, wow. I bet it's gonna, like, the next part is gonna be, like, extremely short. If it is, I'll just combine the parts together. But, for now, I guess I'm gonna end this part here. Thank you guys for joining me. If you like the video, leave a comment down below about what you think about the video. If you like what you watched, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and check out the rest. So, and yeah, yada yada. It's almost 2 AM. Okay, I'm tired. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!